Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Hollow Knight. I'm in the main menu. We're about to not be there though, because we're gonna like play the game and stuff. But yeah, I'm late to the party with Hollow Knight. You know, I've had it for like 6 months, but I had this controller issue that I just didn't want to fix. And so I was like, oh well, I guess I give up on this game. But that's fine. I played it for about a half an hour on keyboard and mouse. For a while. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollow Nest by Monomon the Teacher. Read that just in time. Huh. I was in the middle of saying something, I forgot what it was, but I'll just watch the cutscene because I don't remember it, and we'll let the atmosphere continue to have itself be uninterrupted. Right, so I played half an hour on the keyboard and mouse controls, which are not ideal. They're okay, but, you know, you'd rather... They even says at the beginning, like, you want to play this on controller. And I was like, well, I'll take your word for it. But I have seen other people play a little further. Anyone else get like, kind of like a Binding of Isaac feel from that cutscene? Just like the cutscene aspect of it? The art style, kind of. Kind of. Not really, but just a little bit. Ow. Alright. But yeah, I fixed my controller. I should have checked before I started the thing, but it does appear that everything's fine. We can use our nail, which I know it's a nail, because people have said that it's a nail, to, you know, just sort of harvest crops. That's really what this game's about. What we are is we're a farmhand, a little buggy farmhand, and our goal is, it's got nothing to do with, like, enemies or killing bosses. It's just about harvesting all the crops. So, you know, anytime you see anything that remotely looks like, you know, grass or whatever, you just gotta cut it. And if you miss any of, you know, the stalks that are coming out of the ground, then you fail the game and you have to restart all the way from the beginning. So, yeah, it's a really, like, you know, intense, like, you know, punishment-based game. They'll really, like... Okay, I gotta get used to jumping. Also, everything I said for like the last minute and a half is false, just in case some of you were taking that seriously. Alright. But yeah, gravity in this game, it's almost like, it's an active force. Like you feel yourself get pulled down after you stop holding the A button. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, you hold B to focus it and heal yourself. Alright, we are a bug against other bugs. And you're like, well, that doesn't make sense. All creatures amongst the same species should get along at all times. And then you're like, oh, wait, humanity, that's right. We're awful people. So it's really not different at all. Alright, these little, grape nugget things. I think that's their official name. These little grape nugget barnacle things are your currency. You know, they function a little bit like souls in Dark Souls. And not every game is like Dark Souls, but this game is like Dark Souls. Like, it's inevitable to have the things. You know what's not like Dark Souls is Crash Bandicoot or Cuphead or other things. But this game is like Dark Souls. And Salt and Sanctuary is like Dark Souls. Alright. Oh, we got ourselves spirit hearts, for lack of a better word. 2 extra temporary health points there. Oh yeah, another thing about Hollow Knight is that I was lying when I said we were here to just harvest crops. What you're mostly here to do is just crush structures. It's like any statues made of stone or granite or whatever specific kinds of stone. Any structures you see, you gotta cut them in half with your nail. And if you miss any of them, then you failed the game and you have to start over. So I was lying before, but this is the actual, like, true information that I'm trying to give you right now. It's all about, you know, it's like toppling, you can think of it as like toppling Robert E. Lee statues, but like in video game form. That's what this is completely about. See, like, I'm glad I didn't miss those two, or else I'd have to restart by the time I got, oh, that was close. They almost got me. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. Alright, I'll do it. They're really good at keeping people out. All it takes is like 10 nail strikes and that door's gone. Now, I assume there's no fall damage based on that. But yeah, let's make our way into the civilization. It's called Dirtmouth, or Dirtmouth, if you go to college in England. That's where Dartmouth is, right? Is it in England? I don't know. I don't know where things are in places that aren't where I'm at. Just as a universal rule. Oh there, traveler. I am afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Well, thanks. I'm gonna rest on this bench. Like a 90-year-old man in a park at 2 in the afternoon, excuse me, 7 in the morning, feeding pigeons. Oh, do you see how perfectly that fits? I can't be the only person that's very pleased by this. Alright. For all your mapping supplies will be opening soon, Iselda and Korneferde. That's how it's pronounced. Korneferde. You have to take the R and turn it into like 8 Ds and a few Rs. Alright, let's go. Forgotten Crossroads. There's plenty of places. You know, it's one of those games where it's like, you go anywhere, and you're gonna get lost, and you're gonna, like, not know where you are. But that's fine. We'll just attack this Joltik right here. Which I'm sad about, because Joltiks are hella cute. And by Joltiks, I mean Joltik as plural, as Pokemon do not have S's at the ends of their names for plurality, and people don't know that. We've got some Duskull over here. All the enemies are Pokemon, by the way, just in case you're wondering. It's actually like straight up copyright infringement. I'm gonna let them know. Alright, we've got Bug Ghost type Duskull over there. you'll get power-ups along the way. Don't cry. I can help you out. Alright, so the deal with this dude is he's lost all his grubs. He has so many children and they're all just lost in random ass places somehow. So you gotta go get them back. And you'll do it because you're a nice person. That's some bullshit. Alright, but we healed damage. Like, my nail pushed him back, but not enough. Like, he regained momentum instantly. And I was not prepared for that. There we go. Use the downward slash to sort of cheese underneath platform enemies. Just like that. It's almost like I'm already good at this game. But, like, no, that's impossible. It's just that I've played enough similar games. God damn it. You know, Salt and Sanctuary, ringing a bell? It's basically the same skill set, so... with just a little more, like, juggle hitting. Like, landing on enemies multiple times with your downswing. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollowness descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There, all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Well, isn't that nifty? Hello. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to deal with you yet. Yeah, I need a ranged attack first. Gotcha. Yeah, the enemies respawn when you leave and come back. And that's, you know, it's kind of annoying in a way, but it's also what you expect. You gotta... Whoa. You know, you'd have a finite amount of resources if that wasn't the case. Well, I hear somebody taking a shower, or drawing. Hello. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes, sir. Alright, hold LB to view a map. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Is she now? But yeah, as we don't have the compass, we don't know where we are. We only can see the map of the area. But Mosquito Man, I think, is in this bottom left corner here. So we should go to the down around this way. Because if we want to make it to the middle part where our boss is, assumedly, then that would be going this way. You don't, I wouldn't say you specifically need the compass, but it would be very helpful and a little easier on your memory. It'd be nice if you didn't all spread everywhere. I might be a scavenger, but that doesn't mean I need to go. Oh my god. Don't knock yourself out here. Alright, that's fine. You can fucking shoot, excuse me? Try it. Come on. I'm camping. I'm not proud of it, but... Oh my god. That's right, you sons of bitches. There's only 3 of you. What a wimpy-ass challenge. I assume those hurt if they hit you. You know, cheap trick if you ask me. There's 2 different paths to the right here, and that is not represented by the map. But at the same time, how nice, you know? This is a nice place. I like it. It's just calm. Weird waterfalls pouring out of bug mouths. You know, you could get used to a place like this. Well, that was trash. Try it. That's right. More of you gonna come out? I'm gonna leave that one by where it is just to piss off people who are very OCD about that kind of thing. It's like Dark Souls, and if you die, you lose your stuff, and you gotta come back and get it. These things are not killable. It must be nice to be an invincible enemy, don't you think? Like, if you had to be an enemy in a universe where the hero was, you know, I'm not gonna say unkillable, but unstoppable would be the better word. Like, if you kill them, they just come back, because, like, you know, they have to beat the game and stuff. It would be best to be an enemy that's more like an environmental hazard than an actual enemy. I think that would be a sweet deal. Because then you never suffer the sting of defeat. And you get some satisfaction knowing that you're, like, you know, rerouting the hero. Alright, let's go up to the left first. Don't fart after you die. That's like the worst time. Alright, if we're looking on the map, there's no point in doing that. Because again, we don't know where we are. That was really stupid. I meant to not fall, but it was just like, what if we kept going instead? And I was like, oh, well, I guess, you know, if you really want to do it that way. You know, I'm always open to ideas of how to proceed. Although I usually prefer not to be hit in those situations, you know. Alright, we're gonna need special powers to get up there. Either a double jump or like a dash or something. I don't know what the powers in this game are. Okay. That leads somewhere. If we're going... Oh, okay, so we're probably at the very bottom right. I'm pointing at it like you can see my fingers show up on the screen somehow. But, yeah, we're probably at the bottom right thing, and now we're trying to go up. So that we can finagle our way around and get to where Daddy Albino needs to go, you know? Is this like a bench or something? It sure is. I'm gonna rest on that. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. Yes. like fast travel here now?
Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you have fast travel stations. Well, I don't need to go anywhere. Except I'm gonna... I think now that I've met the map dude, I think we can go here and buy the compass. For however much money that is, which is hopefully less than 100. Because I don't remember how much we have, but I think it's... Yeah, okay, good.
You just wait right there.
Oh, no! I do that so many times. Okay. What if I do that? Oh, that opens the door. Isn't that something? Yes, now this door... Oh, there are two of the doors. Oh, this is the door that leads to the fast travel place, and then this is the map place. Okay.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for this store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I have not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. Oh, the compass is 220. Also, these are called notches, evidently. You'll need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. I do want that. These pins will mark benches on your map. Ooh. Have you seen those beautiful blue cocoons? You can keep track of them. Oh. That's... I need, like, all this stuff. Like, all these things. Hot springs. Okay, I'm gonna take the quill. Because even if I don't have enough for the compass, the quill auto-mapping will still kind of tell me where I am. Is there like a inventory screen or something? You know what I mean? Is there some kind of a inventory screen? Options, maybe? No. Okay, well, that's fine. I thought you had to equip the stuff that you get, but maybe that doesn't apply to this. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back to where we came from eventually, but that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot, and I will see you guys next time.